Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you had a great weekend. We are going to get into our mini Monday savings. We're going to do back to school and we're going to do our dailies. So let's go and get started. We have three, not two, binders to save in today. So let's go ahead and get started. But I want to do a roll for my savings goal first. Here's the thing. Where did I put it? Okay, right here. Y'all, I wish you could see my desk. It is a hot mess going on over here, but it's all right. I'm going to get it cleaned up because it's the last video that I'm going to pre-record today, and I probably won't pre-record again until when you actually see this video, because I'll be off today, the day that you're watching. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do roll for your savings goal. This is from Anna Banana Budgets, and it has been helping us save a ton of money every month. All right, so I got some dice that got stuck up in there. So let's re-roll this D4 and D6. Okay, much better. All right, so we got purple, which is a D3, and it says to go ahead and save $3 today. All right. So let's go ahead and grab 3 bones. And so this is going to, let's put this back. So 3, 7. Let's put this back for a 10 and then this back for a 20. Okay, so we have $41 saved in this challenge so far. Okay, put my money back over here, child. Put it all where it's supposed to go. All right, 41. That's exciting. I think we're going to definitely surpass 80 this month, but we'll wait and see. The month is still quite early, but at the rate we're going, we should make it past 80 this month. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our daily tinies, and I'm going to move this over to the other side away from Steven. Let's get rid of these dice because we don't need them anymore. At least we shouldn't need them. I'll set them to the side. I don't think we'll need them. All right, so we're saving $10 today, and let's go ahead and get $10 out of the back. I gotta remember to stop and grab more cash for my daily. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and put that in the bank, which is pretty low because we have been finishing a lot of challenges as of late. But let's get started, guys. We have $10 in prop coins. We're starting on challenge number 3. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. And actually, I'll cut this part of the video out. And I'll be back once we are done rolling for our challenges. We are all done rolling for our prop coins. So let's go ahead and start on challenge number 1, which is from Ashley at 4 Dizzy Birds. I don't know why I had a hard time getting that out. We are putting 75 cents into this today. So let's go ahead and mark off 3 more of our icons. 1, 2, and 3. So we only need $1.25 before we are done with that one. Challenge number 2 is going to receive $1.50. And this is a bundle that is from Oma Crafts and Budgets. All right, so let's, what did I say? $1.50. So I think we're done with this one. This is 50. This is $1. And what did I say? $1.50. Okay, yeah, we're done with this one. Yay, so 1 down. So we've saved $2 so far. We'll work on our watermelons next. Okay, challenge number 3. Got $1.50 as well. So this is from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. We are almost done with this. So wait a minute, $2.50. Okay, I almost thought we finished. Okay, so $1.50. So 51 and 50. So $1, and we will be done with this challenge. Such a beautiful saving challenge. I love the dark colors that she used on it. I can't wait. I don't know. I've been seeing you guys coming out with your Halloween and, you know, like fall challenges already. It's making me want to start creating, y'all. It really is. As much as we just started summer, I feel like we don't ever really enjoy things because we're so like into the next season, but I might have to create a couple things. So, all right, this next challenge is from Megan at Crayola Budgets. This is my twin in the community. She's getting $1.50 today. So let's go ahead and mark off 6 of these. So that's 5 and 6. And we only need 75 cents to finish this one up. I think I'm going to put a permanent spot in here for her because I am one of her members and I want to make sure I use all of her items that she has available. Okay, so next up is challenge number 5, and we're going to be starting here tomorrow, and it's getting $1.25. Let's go ahead and see what this challenge is. This is from Hot Beauty Budgets, Obey Your Thirst, Stack Burst. All right, let's go ahead and mark off a few of these. So what did I say, $1.25. So we can do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are about halfway. Yeah, we're actually exactly halfway done with this challenge now. Let's go ahead and move on to challenge number 6. That one's hard to slide down past the paper clip. All right, challenge number 6 is receiving 75 cents, and this is from me, Hot Ghoul Summer. So let's go ahead and get a darker marker. No, that's not dark enough. Okay, so 75, 1, 2, and 3. That's another one that's halfway done. Okay, challenge number 7 is receiving $1.75. Wow, I got 2 of the big big coins, and this one is from Glitzy Design. So it only needed 75 to finish. Yay, we did finish one today. All right, so we have $1 that can go into the next number 7, which is going to be from saving with I think it's Budget with Onyx. I think it's Budget with Onyx. I think that's the name of her channel. So we can go ahead and do 4 of these. And we only need $2 more to finish that one up. Okay, and our last challenge is number 8, and it is going to get $1. And this is from Maddie at Floating Fun. So we'll do another row. And we have $2 saved in here now. All right, perfect. That was very, very successful because we did finish one challenge. And that challenge is for $5. I just dropped my marker on the floor and I'm not getting it until we're done. All right, so $5 to finish up that. And we will save another $10 tomorrow, Lord willing. So let's go ahead and get our binder put to the side, and I'll be back to start our mini Monday challenges. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into our mini Monday savings binder. And we just have minis in here now. Remember, last week we finished up our scratch and save, and we finished up those baby shower savings because the baby shower was this past Saturday. So let's go ahead and get our minis out. So this is truly a mini binder now. And like I had told you before, I didn't think I was going to put another scratcher in here. So we're just going to save just like this. Let's make sure that you can see everything. And Steven, you're going to move because you're in the way. Okay. Oh, see, every time I say something bad about you, you want to fall on over, child. Now just cooperate. Can you see him? What is that? Oh, you can't because I'm out of range. Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on here? All right. So 4, 5, and 6. All right. Now, if I continue to knock him over, I'm just going to move him. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and roll. We're going to roll let's roll a D4 because I'll tell you why. I don't know what I did with all my ones. I don't know if I set a stack of ones aside, but I was super low on ones, so I had to include 5s and a 10 in here for our $80. So it's not going to take us long to get through this. We're starting on challenge number 3, which is Family Chaos, and it's going to get 2. And I have a feeling that some of these challenges are going to a ridiculous amount of money. Like that one got 1. I'm going to re-roll for that one again. Okay, well, let's give it 3 more. Okay. I think I meant to grab my multiplier dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm not playing that game with number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just better that way. This one gets 3. Okay, perfect. So we're going to be starting on challenge number 5 next week. Let's go ahead and put the marker down. It goes really fast when you have bigger bills to play to mess with. The thing is that sometimes you get a challenge, you get like $30 in there, and that's just crazy to me. So, but we'll work with what we got. All right, challenge number 1 is going to entertainment. And these dashboards can be found in my Ko-Fi shop for a small fee. You do get a whole bundle of items with them. So let's go ahead and scroll in a little bit. All right, this one is from Michelle Plans Daily, and these are $2 a piece. She received, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this, all this money she got. 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we definitely finished this. So let's go ahead and get a red marker. We need 4 to finish this up. All right, do we have 4? Let's see. Let's put 1 back, grab a 5. This should have saved us $32. So let's go ahead and add it up. And that's exactly what we have. 32 for that. So let's go ahead and put a clip on there and set it to the side. All right, so we have 13 going, or 14 going to the next challenge. And this is from Teacher Mom Budgets. Gosh, this is going to really, really take this almost done. So 14. So that's 12, 13, and 14. All of the money in here goes to entertainment. Now, entertainment to me is the movies. So soon we will be going to go see the new Spider-Man movie. I know I've mentioned this 16 times on this channel, but just in case you're new here, That's where these funds will be going towards next. I think I'm going to make it a big day of it. We're going to probably do dinner, and we'll go to the movies, we'll get snacks, we'll do all the things. So super excited to spend some time with my family in that manner. We are going on August 1st, so we'll be emptying out that fund. All right, next up is from Bessie Kim, and she is getting $8 today. And I think we finished this. Are these 1 or 2 a piece? So that is 17 in here. 2, 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that 18? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and mark off these final starfish. It looks like we only needed 3. And let's see what we have. This should have saved us 20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, perfect. All right, let's clip that up. We use this one that I got from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. I love that moon. All right, so we have $5. It's going to go to our next dining out challenge, and this is from Budget with Nene. Can't touch this. So $5. Let's make these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, let's make it $2 a piece. And let's put some hearts on here. Okay, so we're going to do $2 each. Let's make change for this. Do I even have 5? I do. Okay, so we're going to put 4 in here. And we'll have $1 left over to go into a different challenge. Oops, come on, get in there. All right, challenge number 3 is up next. And this is from Pretty Girl Saves. This is going to Family Chaos. And this is all the savings for things that are just, we do, okay, we are going, I don't know, Dave & Buster's. Like, that's what this money goes to. Whatever other activities the girls want to do. Or we're going to Kennywood. Or we're going to Sandcastle. All right, Neighborhood Legend, Mowing Like a Pro. This is So My Husband. This was a Father's Day Savings Challenge. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. These are $2 a piece, so we'll be able to do 7. I think these are 2 a piece. Oh, no, they're 1 a piece. Shoot. So 14. I think we might have finished this. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Yep, we had $1 left over. Alrighty, let's put that to the side. And this should have saved us $16. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and get that put to the side. And we have $2. Well, 1 was for another challenge, but I don't have anything in here. All right, so what I'm going to do is put this up front, and I will mark up the next challenge and put that $2 in it because I don't have anything ready to go. That's unusual, but I don't. Okay, next up is birthday. And this is from Money Tree Savings. Been using a lot of her challenges because I absolutely love them. So it is getting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. These are $1 a piece, so we definitely finished this one. Okay, so $8 coming in here to finish this up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's see what we have in total. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $25 for a birthday. And these should be marked. Okay, good. Because sometimes I had to do a bad job of not marking the back of the challenge so I know where the money is going. So our new birthday savings, and we have 2 birthdays coming up back to back. One is mine, one is Gabby's. So we're doing a lot of birthday savings, and we have a little bit of a break until Josh's birthday in December. So $7 coming into Party Time from Gemini Budgets. So this one saves 9, so we're going to kind of run through this one. But it'll be here for another week. Okay, $7 to get that one started. And I got to get some challenges in here, y'all. Okay, next up is challenge number 5, and we'll be starting here next week. And this is from me. This is going towards me. I usually use in this binder, I use challenges for me, from me. So, which please, I'm just waiting for Halloween. This one is getting a lot. My gosh, we finished this one too. 10, 15, 16, and 17. So let's go ahead and mark off these 5. And I think I need a little bit of a darker marker so you can see this one. And 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a $15 savings challenge. So 10 and 15. And I don't know if I have another challenge ready. I don't. Okay, so I'm going to put the 7 up front and we'll get the next one started off camera. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know if that irritates you not being able to see the next challenge getting started, but I just don't have anything available. Okay, next up is for cheer and band or band. And this is a savings challenge from Aussie B Budgets. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to finish this one up. And we got 8 today, so we are done with this one as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should save $32. So let's see what we got. Whoops, do I have enough? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 4, 28. Oh, this says 28. Okay, so there we go. That's 28. I miscounted. I counted, I don't know what I counted. I counted 8 down instead of 7. All right, so $28 for the girls, and I do have one ready to go in this one. It's a very good day to save. This is from Nicole at Savings Over 50. So we'll go ahead and get this started with, let's go ahead and get this started with $3. So let's go ahead and just mark off this 3. Color it in, and let's color the little top too. Let's take a little time to do that. All right, so $3 to start off this challenge, and that will help me save for cheer and band. All right, guys, that is our mini Monday savings for today. Let's just go over what we finished. We have this one from Aussie B Budgets. We have the one from me, one from Money Tree Savings, one from Pretty Girl Saves, one from Bestie Kim, and one from Michelle at Michelle Plans Daily. All right, guys, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 challenges we finished today. OMG. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and then we're going to get started on our back to school savings. We are back. We are going to get into our back to school savings, and we should have about $130 here. Why do we have so much today? Because we were putting around $20 in a week-ish for a while for our baby shower savings. So that is done, and plus we're not doing a scratcher anymore. So I was able to budget $30 extra and on top of our 100 for our back to school binder. Is it going to be 100 every 130 every week? No, it's not. Okay, guys, we are back. So we are going to get started on our back to school binder, and we have $130 to bring in this week. So this is for the minis. That's $60. And 20, 40, 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 70 for our other little games. So we have a little extra this week because we aren't doing our baby shower savings anymore. And we also aren't doing our scratcher from our mini Monday. So I kind of like transition that money into this binder. Not sure if we're going to have an extra 30 every week, but we do this week. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and do our match game from Becca Budget 777. We're going to get everything out. Let's put the money that we saved already to the side. And we have our 10 cards that we're going to work with this week. And we'll see if we can do this twice since we do have $70 to work with in this first part. That scratcher that I made last week really took us out. And it took away from our minis last week. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think I would have put anything higher than a 20 on there. I can't even believe I did that. But we will see what we end up with. So let's go ahead and lay our 10 cards down. And we're going to try to make a match. For every miss that we make, we'll save $1. Okay, so we'll come right here. Colored pencils. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat. And y'all see me. You guys see me shuffle. So let's go ahead and let's go one more time. I'm going to grab 2 more cards. We'll do the beaker. I love this because it's anything science. Let's go ahead and mix this together. All right, now let's lay them out. We'll scratch 4 cards today. Like I said, I think we have a little bit extra. I hope I'm not setting myself up for failure where I have to borrow from my minis again. I always just do too much. All right, art class and projector. Clipboard and clipboard. Okay, so we had 1 miss on that one. We did really well this week. That's shocking. So I'm going to put another set in here so we always end up with 10. We'll put the scissors in and we will go again next week. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have extra every week to save with, but this week we definitely had an extra $30. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that away. Let's scratch our cards and see what we're saving. We have our $1 for our miss. And let's grab a scratcher. Okay, so clipboards are going to save 5 and 8 for 13. Okay. Colored pencils, 2 for 15. And 10 for 25. All right, let's go ahead and clean this up. All right, and I do plan on re-stickering these. I'm probably going to be saving with these for a long time. Every time back to school comes around, you're going to see these cards come right back out. It's such a fun way to save. You have the extra savings. I think it says $3.30 on its own, but then you have the extra savings for your misses. All right, so that is a 15, and 8 is 23, 24, 25, and 26 in total. So got 20 and 5. All right, so let's do our total count so far for this savings. We have 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So $43. Let's put that back. Put that back. Be nice if I didn't mix my fives up. Okay, so $43 saved. Let's go ahead and put our money away. And we're just going to save with this until I think we're done and we can pretty much do the bulk of our shopping and get through it without overdoing it. The girls, I don't know what they're going to need. I just know they need shoes. And Michaela wants a new book bag. Does she need a new book bag? No, she doesn't. But she'll probably end up getting one anyway. All right, so back to school scratcher. This is what took me out last week, y'all. I scratched this 20 down here, and I just was appalled that I could have put something like that on here. So let's go ahead and get started with today's scratch. We have quite a bit. So, all right, let's just take it easy. Okay, starting off good with a 1. Let's come down to here. So that's 5. 6. So that's 11. Let's do one more. And 2, which is 13. Okay, I like that. Even though we have more to save over here, we didn't get to our one challenge last week because I used up too much of the money. 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's see what we have in our scratch off savings so far. All right, so we have 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, and 8. And this saves $85. So let's do a 20 for these two 10s. Okay, perfect. Keep our envelopes as thin as possible. And let's put some money into our next challenge that we didn't get to last week. And it's from Gaming Grandma Budgets and Miss Gracie at Grammy's Journey. Okay, this back to school challenge is so cute. Let me zoom you in a little bit, okay? And we have 20, 30, $31 that we can put in this. Okay, so let's take our time. We're going to roll a color dot die. And let's see how far we get. Okay. So we have a blue, which is a 1. So starting off easy. So let's go ahead and mark that off. Purple is 4. So let's put this back, grab a 5. Blue is another 1. Red is a 3, so that's 4. Green is a 2, so that's 6. So we saved 11 so far. Okay. Orange, I don't have, so we'll make this pink orange, so that's 5. All right, we have $15 left. Purple is a 4. Green is a 2, so that's 6. All right, $9. Yellow is 6, so that's 12. Let's stop there. We'll have $3 left over. So let's make change for this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll take 2 of that because we have $3 left over. We'll put those 3 into our minis. I dropped my cap on the floor, guys. Oh my gosh. You know, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Okay, so let's go ahead and add up what we put into here today. So it looks like we have, let me zoom back out, a little too close. So we have 20, 1. Oh, no, we put more than that. There's a 10 hidden in there. Okay, let me do this again. 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So $33 today. Let's grab a 20. All right, perfect. All right, $33. All right, let's go ahead and get that put to the side, and we'll keep plugging away at this. And I have a bunch of other back-to-school savings games and challenges to introduce into this binder, so don't feel like we're running through it too fast. We have plenty to get through. All right, let's get our minis out. All right, we're done with the color dot die. And we have 6 of these, and these dashboards can be found in my Ko-Fi shop for, I think it's $1. I don't try to make things too expensive because, I mean, we're trying to save, right? So try to keep it real and inexpensive for everyone. All right, Steven, I gotta move you, babe. You gotta come over here. You gotta supervise from that angle. Can you still see Steven, y'all? You probably don't even want to see Steven. All right, Steven, just sit over there. All right, so let's go ahead. You want to see the challenges. You don't care about no Steven. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we have $63 to work with today. Let's go ahead and put this and this, and then we'll slide this in between. I think we have 2 spicy 10s in here. Like I said, I don't know what happened to my 1s. So we have a lot of 5s and 10s in here, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, y'all, I know y'all tired of me. You're like, girl, if you don't put the damn dice tower on the side that you want it on and leave it. Okay, so we're going to use a D4. We're starting on challenge number 3, and it's getting 3. We are not doing 1s. Nope. So 3. I need to get a dice that says 2 or 3 or 3 through 4, 3, 4, and 5, something like that. Something to that effect. 1s are not serving me today because we don't have much money to work with. I mean, many bills to work with. The amounts are big, but the amount of bills I have worked with aren't that big. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like this one's getting a lot. No. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Getting down to our last few rolls. I have 2 bills left. And this is getting the last 2. So we're going to start here on challenge number 2 next week. So let's go ahead and move our marker here. And I love this paper clip. That paper clip that I'm using is from Designs by Soul. And it has my baby girl's school colors on it. Green and gold. And technically white, but green and gold are the main colors. So let's go ahead and get started. Challenge number 1 is from Rag Girl Budgets. Each apple was $2, and the rest of these are $1. So we have $12 coming into here. So let's go ahead and take care of some of these icons. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do 6 more. And 2 more. All right, we are working our way through this challenge. And we have $18. So let's do this for a 10. Okay, yay, I like the way that looks. Okay, $18. So maybe next week we'll finish this up. You only need 6 more dollars to be completed. All right. Let's move on to challenge number 2. And challenge number 2 is where we're starting next week. And this is from Catching Color Budgets. Welcome back to school. And we are doing these, I think, $2 a piece. Let's see, 5, that's 8. Yep, $2 a piece. So let's go ahead, and it got 15. So we only need 8 of that. This should have saved us $16. So let's see, we have that and that for 16, and we finished our first back to school savings challenge. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and write 16 on here. This money is not like, each envelope isn't going to anything in particular. It's just going to back to school, whatever we need it for. So I got an empty envelope. So let's go ahead and grab one of these from the side. This one from Saving with Sam. Teachers have class and a little sass. Yeah, you got to with these kids, child. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started with $7. So we'll do this 5 and this 2 for 7. And that's a $20 savings challenge when we're done with it. Okay, I wasn't anticipating us finishing any, and now my envelopes don't have anything ready to go. So I think my binder has some challenges in the back too, just in case I need to grab any more. Okay, challenge number 3 is getting $9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's go ahead and mark this one up. These are $1 a piece. 1, 2, I think they are. No, these are $2 a piece. Ooh, I'm glad I checked. Let's put this one to the side. We're gonna do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sometimes it's just easiest to stop and look. I must jam that whole top challenge up. So far we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So let's just grab a 20. Okay, excellent. So this is going to save us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, $32 when we're done. All right, and this is the challenge we're starting on next week, so I'll put my clip back on here. Okay, such a beautiful paper clip. Look at that. I love it. And they are, their mascot is cougar, so that's why I wanted the little paw print. All right, so we have $1 hanging out there. Let's see what we can do with this one from 2 Texas Chicks. And it's called Hey Band. Yes, I need all the band savings I can get. With Gabby being a drum major and Kayla is playing the flute this year in the marching band. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. These are $2 a piece. So let's set this dollar to the side. And we might be able to finish this with that extra dollar. So 1, 2, 3. That's 6, 8, 10. That's 10. Let's do one more for 12. And we will finish this next week. There we go. I like the way that worked out. So $22 in this savings challenge so far out of 24. So let's grab 2. And we'll do a 20 from over here. And we have $22 in here now. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay. I got to triple check myself, y'all, because I'll miscount in a hot minute. All right. Number 5 is this one from Boss Babe Budgets. Bruh, we back. And these are $2 a piece. And this challenge received 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go ahead and mark up 5 of these. So guys, back to school will be here before you know it. I know Megan at Rag Girl Budget said her baby girl goes back on like April 12th, or April 12th, August 12th. Ooh. I think our kids have one more week after that. They should be going back on, honestly, I think they go back on the 23rd. It's either the 16th or the 23rd of August. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. Let's grab a 10 for that. Okay. And then we have one more challenge to get through, guys. And I will be done bugging you for today. No, but seriously, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And if you aren't already subscribed and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. We are working on our 2,000 milestone. Teacher's Pet is coming to us from Canadian Finance Journey, and she's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go ahead and mark off. These are $2 per icon. We could do 3 of these. All right, we're going to be at this for a while, child. At this rate, because it's not getting much every week. But that's all right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So let's grab another 10. And that is a done back to school savings for today. We did finish one challenge for $16. Wouldn't get as far in the store, but we are starting off and we have some time to get there. I told the girls from the back to school savings that I already have, just, small amount that I've set aside, we probably need to start getting school supplies because that's the first thing to go. It gets picked over immediately. So we will be getting on that soon. So, all right, guys, this is our savings that we have for today. That is going to finish up our video, and I'll see you tomorrow in our Tiny Tuesday savings. We'll do our dailies, our tiny summer collab, and that little binder that kind of like is helping me clear some challenges that I have just laying around. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.